Hi, it's Kevin. I'm a retired firehouse cook. Today I'm making the oldest son's birthday cake. He is going to turn another decade next year, and so he's a little sad, but he'll get over it. But he wants sprinkles, so I'm going to put sprinkles on his cake. So I am starting with, and to that I am adding 2¼ cups of sugar. And I'm going to beat these together. And I should have mentioned that he wants it to be a vanilla cake. So normally I put 3 eggs in this recipe, but I am going to add a 4th yolk just to get that yellow color to really stand out. And then here's the yolk. So we'll mix this. All right, now I am going to put in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. 2½ cups of buttermilk. And now I'm going to probably do it in thirds, but there's 4 cups or 580 grams of flour. And I'm going to put it in thirds, just so I don't have flour going everywhere. Now I have a grandson that doesn't like chocolate, and this is going to have chocolate icing. So I am making him 3 cupcakes. So now you don't have to do this, but I'm putting them in 2 9-inch pans. I have them lined with parchment paper and sprayed around the edges, but I'm going to weigh it. And you know what? I forgot something. I forgot to put in the vanilla. And so this is vanilla paste, and I'm putting a teaspoon of vanilla paste. If you had the liquid vanilla, I put probably 2. So let me mix that in. Almost forgot it. And that's 708 grams. All right, there we go. Each of them are within a gram of 950. So we're going to shake it, and we're going to put them in the oven and cook. I'm saying it's going to take about 40 minutes, and but until they come out toothpick clean. The cupcakes, I'll check them in 12, and that also will be toothpick clean. So I'll be back when the cakes are out. The cakes are done. I cut just the top of it off a little bit so it's not as rounded. They took 45 minutes, and I let them cool for, it's probably been an hour at least. So I have it on the platter. I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to make the icing. I have 2 sticks of butter, or 1 cup, and in there I poured a teaspoon of vanilla bean. I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to put 3 cups of icing sugar or confectionery sugar. And I'm going to I'll probably end up using 4 tablespoons of whipping cream, but I'm going to start with 2 and then add as I need. So there's 1 and there's 2. We'll mix that all up. I'm going to put some aside so I can do his cupcakes. And so now I'm going to add 60 grams of cocoa, or about 2/3 of a cup. Now I'm going to mix that together, and I'm probably going to have to put a little bit more buttermilk, so I'm going to pipe this on the cake, and so I don't want it too thick. Okay, there's my cake. I cut the top off just a little bit so it's not as rounded. I'm going to pipe some icing on this. All right, put some icing on the top. I got to be careful because cutting the top off, you don't want to get any of the shavings on your knife. So that's why I pipe it. So I'll give you the beads. There's the second layer. And now I am going to pipe the sides. And then if it all goes well, all right, I've seen this, I've never done it. So you put an edge on there and you just spin it. And it does a better job of icing it than trying to just do a little bit at a time. And it looks like it's working pretty well. And do the top. So using a piping bag and putting the beads around the sides and then using a straight edge like this to smooth out the edge, that's the best it's ever looked for me. But this is my son's birthday cake, and even though he's 39, he wants sprinkles. So there's his sprinkles. And there's his cake. Give this a try. A vanilla cake with buttercream, chocolate icing with sprinkles. Give it a try. Enjoy.